Hey there ladies and gents, Pops here. Welcome back to Multimap in Farming Simulator 2025. We are still in March, it's now sort of tea time-ish, nearly 6 o'clock. But we have a fair bit to catch up on since we were last together. So let me... morning Walter, no, afternoon Walter. Let's just do the quick rounds and I will catch you up. First of all, here at the clothing factory, we still have this trailer which has a fair bit of product on it, which is going to wait till May, which is when it's going to be sold. There's one more to put on. There won't be any more pallets spawning now, as we have sorry, failing to multitask here. We've now set this to automatic selling, because otherwise we're just not going to be able to manage it, and that is one of the reasons why the money has gone up as of the end of the last episode. So I'm just going to put this on. Then we need to send the forklift on its way, and I will show you where to in a second once we've done this. Okay, let's go around here. We could just pretty much dump this in the back of here somewhere. Like so. Okay, so next thing we need to update you on is the canning factory, so I will see you when we get there. Down here we have the kimchi and the noodle soup. Now again, these are now both set to selling. We've got plenty of produce coming in. Produce is coming in from the greenhouses. We've still got plenty of flour and eggs. But the forklift is now on its way down. We will pick these three up and get these sold. So we need to bring a trailer down to do that. We actually got ourselves stuck behind our own forklift truck, but there's honestly not much point as... Oh, come in Mr. Bus. There's not much point in us getting there before the forklift does, because we can't move anything till the forklift gets there anyway. If we get this noodle soup sold that's on the pallets, then, as I say, we'll automatically... Come on guys, put some effort in. It will automatically sell from now on. Again, it's been put onto automatic selling. So we'll just have to suss out where's going to be best for us to sell this noodle soup. We're going for it. We're going for a takeover. Yay! Okay, we'll pull in here and we'll just have a quick look at the sale points. Looking at the noodle soup, there doesn't seem to be much difference what time of year we sell it. So let's go have a look. What have we got? There's not a massive variation in price. Central supermarket seems quite handy. Where's that? Somewhere central, you would think. It is actually there. It's right by our farm. So yeah, we'll take our noodle soup there to sell it. Right, let's get these 3 loaded up. And then because we're on auto sell, other than making sure the eggs are delivered and the flour is distributing and the greenhouses keep doing their things, there's very little involvement we have to have going forward. And hopefully on a fairly regular basis the money will just appear in our account. Bit further, bit further, there you go. Right, let's get the other 2 on. So mind the signs on the way in. This is the central supermarket. Let's see what our 3 pallets of noodle soups is worth. 8.5 grand. Thank you very much. Okay, this trailer and indeed the forklift now needs to go back to the sheep pen because we will have wool appearing certainly by morning, and we're about to sleep. And then we can set off in the second half of March, which is going to involve a couple of our fields. I will show you. Just as a reminder, we have grass on 15 and 23 for the moment. There's going to be a couple of months before they're ready. It's about 6 months before the barley is ready in 32. 24 is currently empty. And what I propose we do is put some oats in this field. So we're now going to seed that. Yeah, it is 50% fertilised. That one also needs fertilising again, so that needs to happen sometime in the next 2 or 3 months. The big question is, what else do we do? Because we've got loads of hay, silage and grass. And this field seems to be producing enough to keep everything happy. So my temptation is to do something here in 15. It's still a couple of months away, but my thoughts are, because we own the canning factory, peas. So I think in the second half of the month we are going to get the seeder out, direct drill, and we are going to plant peas on this field. They only take about 4 months, and then they can all go straight to the canning factory for green pea soup before we go to bed. And then in the morning we'll collect this wool. But before we go to bed, there's also something else that has been going on in the background which will make a huge difference. Let's have a look at the contract situation. As you can see, in March there has been a lot of weeding and hoeing contracts, some of which, as noted here, have been for substantial amounts of money, especially this one. These are all ready to collect, so we're going to merrily collect away. like so. Final one. And all of a sudden we have £852,000 in the bank. And we still have all our clothing to sell. And we have sorghum to sell in July, which is in the grain silo. So yeah, healthy balance at the moment. What are we going to do with that? Well, one of the things we're going to do immediately is we are going to go to the dairy. And if we can find the trigger point, have we gone the long way round? It would appear we have. Yep. We are going to buy this dairy for 220,000. So another bow to our string, and what we need to do now is get the tanker out and get some milk delivered here. Right, down at the cow shed. Milk point is just here. So hopefully we should be able to just... Yeah, we've got 234,000 litres. So if we fill this up, hum-de-dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum. $52,000 litres, so we've got, if we make 3 or 4 trips, we're a good way through it, and that gives the dairy a good start. So let's get this delivered. It's quite a trek down to the dairy, but at least at 52,000 litres a go, we don't need to do it too often. Right, everybody be sensible. Oh, we're going for it. See you at the dairy. Down more towards the, as you can see, more towards the south and eastish side of the map. And the dairy should be on our left hand side, just up here. Yeah, let's pull in here. And locate our drop-off point. That's output. That's the management tab. So this, I assume, must be where we dump our milk. So while that's unloading, we need to go into the productions. Okay, on just milk, I think the only thing we can do is milk bottled. Yeah, we need pallets to do cream, so let's just go milk bottled. We're going to automatically sell that. Activate. And that is also now running. I am going to get the rest of the milk down here. Then we're going to have some sleep. So good morning and welcome to the second half of March. Let's just pull out of here. Need to just get this filled up with seeds. First of all to do the oats and then to do the peas in the field in front of us on the right, the big field. Right, seeds. Right, that's dunga, which is fertiliser. Satgut. Not sure if that's actually close enough. No, it's not. Right, come on, Pops, get a grip. There we go. Seeds. Go. Fill her up. Off to field number 24. See you there. So we have our seeder underway. Shouldn't take long. In fact, we can probably tell. 53 minutes to seed this field, and then we will be looking to take the seeder over to field 15, where we are going to be doing peas, which is a whole new venture into the unknown. Why have we got bits still left on this field? And is it going to... Sort of. Okay, close enough. Yeah, right, we'll leave this to do its thing. In the meantime, just to let you know, before we came back to you this morning, we've done our housekeeping, so the chickens and the sheep have been fed. The cows are fine for food. The wool has been delivered to the spinnery, so that's back up and running. It had run out. What else? Eggs. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that was it for the housekeeping. So everything is trucking along as it should be. Dairy is also now up and running and is producing bottled milk, which is automatically selling. So we should find, as the day goes on, that our money just gently increases. Let's have a look, see what the contract situation is. Nothing active, we know. Back to weeding and hoeing again. A couple of decent contracts there. Yeah, gonna go with that and go with that. And the other one that might be of interest is that one. Fertilizing contract. And again, we are going to go for that. Okay, I will get these contracts up and running. Come back to you when our oat field is actually an oat field. I think with all that little lots going on, I best get some more slurry moved. Otherwise it's literally going to start piling up on us. Oh. Helps if you actually attach it. Oh, come on, Bobs. Got a very short span of connection this. There we go. Okay. The hoeing contracts, the weeding contract and the seeding of the outfield is going to take a while, so I will get some slurry moved. Doesn't actually make as much money each time. I think it's about 1900 quid, but since then we've got AI workers hoeing, fertilizing and seeding, this at least covers their wages. So we're not out of pocket on the contracts themselves. Let's see how much it actually is for one load. 1881. Wages at the moment are panning out at about 1200 quid an hour, so if we deliver 4 or 5 of these, nicely covers the day's wages. And here we go in field 15, the bigger of the grass fields. We are going to make this into a pea field. So we're going to get this done. And we'll sort out the contracts that have been completed. And hopefully that will give us a nice position to go into April. For now though, I think that's where we'll call it for this episode. Thank you for sticking with me. Be good, stay safe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you.